Oh, we're about to start. I always hate doing that, jumping in immediately. It always because I'm worried it's gonna cut in halfway through me talking, and then it's just gonna be a nightmare for people who are watching this for whatever reason in video form. Which, by the way, much love to you, more than I deserve. Mute myself so I can't hear myself in the playback. Thank God. Anyway, sorry, I just gotta paste this into our Discord and annoy people. Although most people have this tab, muted. So good on that front, I guess. Anyways, are you sure you want to stand that? Yes. Bang. Done. That can go away. We got that going. We got that going. Bop, bop, bop. And that should work out. We're going to pause my playback. And we're good, baby. We're starting 10 minutes early. We usually start at 6 p.m. every time. But we're starting 10 minutes. Can you believe it? I can't. Actually, we usually do this. But I digress. Let's jump into here. And, oh wait, I'm going to get my thing up on my phone, unless it doesn't allow me to, because I don't think I signed in. Okay, never mind, give me a hot minute. I gotta do some more shit, forgive me. This. Alright, let's hope that worked out. Give me a sec. Alright, we're good. Alrighty. Getting back into it. Hey guys, which button do I press to make this all come together? Be right back. Ending soon. Play this one. That's the one! Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you've been taking care of yourself. People in past broadcasts / on YouTube. What's good, everybody? We'll be playing some Genshin / just kind of hanging out for a hot minute until we're ready to make things happen. Well, actually, let's not equip Xiao. Disgusting, vile, tiny boy Xiao. Great. Yeah, I can't change characters in this world, so we're just gonna leave it. We're just gonna leave it. Actually, Xiao, forgive me. My bad. We're gonna keep you as is, because I don't want to have to switch some shit and all that. We're gonna give you a thinker pose so you're not yelling at me. I'm gonna give you pensive, because otherwise you'll talk at me constantly. Hey guys, how was your week? How was everyone? We got Carthage popping in, talking like I'm boss with some bullshit. We also got Lone Syndicate popping in here. Lone Syndicate says. Lone Syndicate here. Lone Syndicate says, hello again, people. How are you today? Always love to see Lone Syndicate. We got Carthage popping in. Carthage says, hello, everyone. Azel popping in saying, hello, everyone. Hello, you guys. How has your week been? Let me hear about it. Have you guys watched the Burnham special? And I know, also, I'll be honest, it's not like the funniest special he's ever made, but those songs, man, they hit in a great way. I'm like, maybe it's just like, I know it's like the thing. People are like, oh, everyone's gonna be talking about Bo Burnham special or whatever. But if you're a fan of his, which I've been forever, you're gonna love it. But also, it's a pseudo-depressing. So yeah. But the two best songs I think are the Welcome to the Internet and Hold Your Hands Up, or Get Your Hands Up. If you guys have not seen those, type in Bo Burnham. Well, you can actually. You can do internet. Internet he just uploaded today. So if you type in Bo Burnham, Welcome to the Internet, you'll get a little taste. But unfortunately, fucking Netflix has been shredding all those videos. I mean, just taking them down immediately. So you can't watch them. You can't even buy them anywhere, I don't think. Which sucks. Anyways, we got Nub popping in too. Nub says, so yeah, it's because you published it later, which causes it to double. Okay, yeah, I was thinking Nub, when I was about to post it, I was like, does Nub know I'm posting this ahead of time just because he was saying there was some latency? So I'm just like, I just throw it out real quick just because. Nub says, because I got a notification for the stream right now. Yeah, because that's me. I quickly posted. I just like, hey, but maybe it actually is going perfectly live then, so maybe I don't need to post it. Okay, I just noticed that my post is ahead of the post later, but I don't know. Nub says, I will mostly be lurking, Nub. Love you, buddy. Enjoy the shadows. All right. One of these days, I'm gonna peel you out of them shadows and let me know what's going on in your life. Fluff is popping here with a cute box cat. No one's seen the Bo Burnham thing. I ain't got anybody. Anybody who's replying. Congratulations. I haven't because it's on Netflix only for now. You can find it in some other places, Carthage. You want to throw a peg leg on an eye patch, I mean, it's worth the watch. Well, again, maybe if you're not a fan of Bo Burnham, then probably not, because it's very Bo Burnham, and it's also one of the few things, man, that's like, I don't know, I walked away from it being like, feeling a little icky, feeling a little like, ugh, but also, it's the, I don't know, man, the songs make up for it. Like they just hit fucking dead set on the mark, especially Welcome to the Internet one. And Hold Your Hands Up is just like a psychotic rampage, but just has so much like fun rhythm to it that even though it's like you know the song that's like super dark, but it's actually super charming as well. What is it called? It's all the little kids with the pumped up kicks. That one, it's so catchy, but it's horrific. So a lot of them, Hold Your Hands Up is kind of like it's super depressing, because he's like, we're all fucked, but look at me and let's have a good time, but at the same time, look at me, kind of thing, which is really cool. Because Bo Burnham's also always been really good about like pointing out the fact that, what do you call it, like that he's super. He understands like the need for attention and all these kind of things, and how hypocritical it can be, like to pretend you're like solving the world's problems, but at the same time you're getting not sick, but you're getting like a lot out of it. So it's like to say like, oh, it's like you're feeding your insecurity by letting people validate you essentially on a grand stage, or something to that effect. But yeah, Lone Ticket says, my week has been great. I started my next drawing. I hope I can see it. I finished a couple of animes, so all good here. Ooh, got some inspiration, man. Man, if you're an artist or a creative in any way, anime, man, just can set yourself on fire with that shit. Also, have you guys seen, is it Subject 9 or 8? It's like something Kaiju 8 or something like that. I don't know what it is, but it's like a manga right now that's getting super popular and looking dope as shit. It's like you got this guy who's like a giant, it looks like he's got, I don't know how to describe it. Think of Attack on Titan, except with less fleshy, fat, gross people. And instead it's like alien, dense skin with a skull on his face. And it's like kaijus, which I think is just like big ass Godzilla-like creatures. And it seems dope. And also the main character is 30 years old. So it's not like a young, but it's also like a shonen. So it's like it's not like a young kid being like, I can pop off and But instead, it's apparently going to be, it's like a lovely, more mature take on the whole shonen kind of vibe in a monster world and shit. But if you guys see the artwork for like what the guy looks like when he's his kaiju form, his titan form, shit looks sick. Anyways, what's good? Carthage says, I'm more excited for next week when I meet Chloe. That's gonna be wild, Carthage. Holy shit. You're gonna get butterflies, you're gonna get anxiety. Maybe not. Well, maybe not. You guys talk like every fucking night, no? So probably not. Probably not. Oh, actually, I shouldn't say that. It's probably gonna be like, as always, when you meet someone who you've been talking to online, there's gonna be like a little while of like, and then finally you're gonna fall into the groove that you've been for a long time. But yeah, that's always one of those things that I feel like people gotta be fair. Be like, hey, no one's perfect. You're gonna get in your head a little bit, and then you're gonna get out of your head. It's gonna be all good. Lip says, no idea, maybe. What'd I say? What'd I say the one? Ah, shit. Carthage says, I would put an eye patch on, but I want to watch a high quality version. You don't got good enough eye patches. You can get some good ass eye patches, Carthage. I say this with a Netflix subscription, and by that I mean my parents have it, and I'm a leech. Okay, I'm Netflix scum for sure. Also, I have got myself a Funimation and a Crunchyroll subscription, and when I say that, it's actually completely a lie. And my brother actually got them because I got him into anime years ago. And I cut his hair. So this is our fucked up relationship. I cut his hair and his child's hair, and I get free anime in high quality, which is cool. So yeah, that's weird random life for you. Can I come to anybody's teapot and quickly buy? What is it? Let's see, my friends. I love it every time. Thank you. Can I buy 5 of your crappy rocks? Anybody? Can you let me in? Whew. Sorry, that coffee. Okay, guys, by the way, there is a video coming out, maybe not soon, but it's a try not to grin, in which I tell you guys to try this kind of weird coffee mixture. And yeah, just expect that. Okay? Expect a madman being like, all right, I got here what I need you to do. I need you to take some coffee, 2 scoops of instant coffee, 1 scoop of cocoa, tablespoon I mean, and 1 tablespoon of honey, and then get back to me and try it, basically. And I just sound like some sort of weird vegan guy who's like, I found this pure thing. And it's not the case. It's just the case that cocoa does something, honey does something, and coffee, of course, does something. And all those things interact in a very cool way. With like honey giving you glucose to the brain, and it can help with that functionality. And all that stuff. But also, I'm almost certain I was very low on like sugar or like good glucose and stuff like that, which is like brain function stuff. Anyways, a lot of nonsense. Oh, let me see. I bet Lone Syndicate is here. Can I pester him? Or could he? Does he? No, he plays on PC, I think. So could I say, hey, and like let me in? Will he let me in? Request to visit Teapot. I wish I could just approve people forever. Like just be like they're fine. They can come in and go whenever they want. The roommates, right? Yes! Awesome. Lone Syndicate turned into my Genshin buddy. It used to be Sekiri, but it still is Sekiri. Let's not get it twisted, okay? But Lone Syndicate is also that. Also Nanny. Also many of you other people who are also popping in and just nothing but wonderful. Lone Syndicate says, my week has been great. Right, the anime thing, I read that. Carly says, I would put right in the better version. Fluff says, our boy Fluff says, I've seen the first portion of Welcome to the Internet, but I need to watch the full. Dude, it's so good, and it gets entrenched in your head. Also, I fucking love like Bo Burnham's take on so many things, because it like he has this weird like Disney villain kind of twist to it, where it's like you're in like a festival, but then at the end it gets all like super sinister for a little bit, and it's just fun. It's just such a fun song. What's good, Spark? Spark says, been a really rough week, but it's been getting better. Genshin been a lot of fun. Almost AR 30. Oh my God, you've been progressing like wild, Sparks. Also, I'm sorry about the hard week, but you can tell me about it, and I'll fucking throw compliments at you. That's what I do. I don't got much going up for me besides that. So yeah, that's my only real gain. What was I gonna say? Something about. Genshin. What do you call it? Nis is also getting into Genshin, and it's really got me like really wanting to make like a how to progress quickly in Genshin. Now you're at AR 30, so you're probably already well on your way. But I still want to make a video for people who are like wanting to get into Genshin in 2021. So yeah. Also, guys, I checked out the Horizon Zero Dawn gameplay. Also, what's good, Angle? You just popping in and say goodnight. Love you, buddy. Have a good sleep. What do you call it? I watched the Horizon Zero Dawn gameplay. It looked cool, but man. Especially after playing something like Biomutants, I don't know, man. It's always just like, hey, guess what? What do you guys think a AAA game will add in a sequel? What do you think? Because to me, I think water. Water's a pretty good one. Daniel Sloth's fucking great. He also has a podcast. I haven't watched it consistently, but I assume it's great too. Anyways, what was I saying? Also, do you know Daniel Sloth and Bo Burnham are like tight? I just like that we live in a world that's the thing. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, we gotta buy this first of all. But yeah, the Horizon Zero Dawn gameplay, man. I was listening to like the developer breakdown of it, and they didn't say you could like control mechs, and that might be a feature, but I don't know. It was kind of made me sad. I was hoping that we could control like mecha creatures. Oh, I forgot. That's why we can't. Shit. Well. Thank you, Lone Syndicate. Yeah, I forgot we need to wait 8 hours in order to crack that open because whatever reason, I don't know, maybe you can accidentally let people in your world and they're like, nah, get fucked. That. Ooh. Lone Syndicate says, I redeemed Hydrate and a high five. Got it. Did I do that already? I don't know. Hazel says, I've been grinding Genshin and Cold War. What's Cold War? It sounds familiar. Is that free-to-play game that's like super, like you just destroying people? Like you shoot them once in the head and they just drop, and you have like automatic guns. Is that the one, Hazel? We have spoke at least a little bit, just about every day for. Yeah, about to say it. That's the vibe you guys be giving off. Flash says, my week's been pretty standard for the most part, aside from my household dining out for the first time in many months. Was quite nice. Interesting, Fluff. We had fast food for the first time in a while last week, and I mentioned it to you guys, because, yeah, I just forgot, honestly, but very good. Wendy's still fucking fire. Anyway, Wendy's, I feel like, is the best out of the chain of fast food nonsense. You know what I mean? With don't throw stuff like Subway in there or something like that. You know what I mean? I'm not sure I really consider that to be. I'm talking about like McDonald's, Burger King, that shit. That's the shit. DQ. Ugh. I don't even know if you guys have DQ. Do you guys have DQ? You probably have DQ in the States, yeah? Yeah. What's good, Spencer? Spencer says, not Twitch. Spencer, we do Twitch tomorrow, and then we do back on YouTube. So we go YouTube, Twitch, YouTube. The reason why is because, I don't know, we've just been messing around with Twitch for a good bit, so I'd like to kind of jump around and see what's up. Also, again, there's a lot of benefits to YouTube, but yeah, we're just kind of back and forth, seeing what we can do. Also, it's fun to kind of do this, yeah. But good to have you, Spencer. I hope we've been taking care of yourself, buddy. Carthage says, have you seen Daniel Slosh Special X? I've seen all of it, Carthage. With that one, unfortunately, I did have to put on an eye patch myself, but it was still great. It still hit. It's such a good comedian, Daniel Slosh. Also, one of the true, like, I don't know, there's some people who have like an accent and they just leverage it perfectly. Daniel Sloss is that kind of human being for sure. What's good, Mrs. Spider? Mrs. Spider, you eating some Chinese food, dude? Oh man, it's been a while since we've had Chinese food. I miss Chinese food so much. It's one of the few things I think I could eat every day and be like, you know what? It's fine. I'd still be happy. You know, it wouldn't be over the moon because I imagine the 60th time gets a little redundant, but yes. We have to do something. We have to go over here. We have to burn up these just because it's not optimal, but who cares really? But still, we'll do. Yes, Razor books or Eula books. Spider noodles. Also, yeah, Mr. Spider, how you been, buddy? It's been a hot minute since I've actually seen you. Hopefully, you've been taking care, bud. Yeah. Spark says, I really like the idea of how you progress AR in Genshin. It can be really slow once the story missions are locked and you'll completed the daily missions. Oh, I really like the idea of how you progress in AR and Genshin. Oh yeah, for the daily quest. Yeah, it definitely rewards people, but man, Sparks, it used to be bad. With every coming like 1.2 patch or whatever, you have like a bank vault of they keep uploading like a spurts of like world quests, which makes sense because you want people to be able to get to like 30 or 35 or whatever as soon as possible. But I don't know if everybody knows about like talent trees and stuff like that, or not talent trees, sorry, talents and like general class mods. And by class mods, I mean crowns. So I want to make a video where it's like, again, it's funny because sometimes you come up with a video idea before anything. You know, like for me, I think of one of the videos I've seen, which always does well on other people's channels, is the Warframe videos, which are getting into Warframe 2021, or like a guide that is the same thing, but they just put 2021 in it because people don't like the idea of like, wait, is the same things still efficient in 2021 to 2020 kind of thing? The people don't want to be not efficient, so just that can change the algorithm kind of thing, or change the human mind to be like, that one, which is fun. So I had an idea for a Genshin video to be like, what do you call it? Some sort of, what was it? I don't know. It was like how to get into Genshin in 2021. That's what I was thinking it's going to be called. It could change, but we'll see. What is this domain again? Am I okay to use Eula? It wants me to use fire. Oh, I know what this one is. Let's just use Xiao. Yeah, this is the one that I was using that I think is best, just because it's a lot of ice nonsense. But yes. Oof. Azel says, Call of Duty Cold War. Okay, bugged, but a fun game, and you can join me in my teapot if you need rocks. Azel, thank you so much, Azel. I appreciate you so much. Maybe tomorrow, if I can be like, psst, hey, please, I'll do that. But thank you. Fluff says, we've been able to get fast food just fine. We went out to Applebee's and got to enjoy our meals hot and fresh. Ooh, you live like far fuck away? Because yeah, our food's always pretty warm when we get it. Also, I mean, I just don't like, that's not true. I guess I gotta stop that, because I sometimes like bulldoze shit where I'm like, I don't like eating in restaurants, and I'm like, well, let's chill out. Right? I feel like it's entirely situational, and I just box myself in a corner. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's also, I guess that's the thing, when you're like a busy ass diner, shit's chaotic. I don't know, my introversion's like, I feel like I'm getting attacked on all things, and I feel literally attacked. It's not like ooh, I have a little bit of anxiety. It's like, no, there's so much happening. It's just like a sensory overload. But that's probably a me problem, I'll be honest. Mr. Spider says, I have a question. is it just me, or is DQ, or DQ has always been a bad fast food and looks horrible? Mr. Spider, I could not agree more. I think their ice cream is okay, but I feel like DQ is the epitome of like a person who just doesn't try and somehow has succeeded. It's like I have failed into success is DQ, I think. Because DQ's fries, cardboard ass shit, not good. You get a lot of them though, so maybe that's their angle. Is like it's disgusting, but we give you an abundance. So if you're poor, then you can just eat that. Although, man, fucking McDonald's is also cheap as shit. I don't know. Regardless. But what do you call it? Fucking DQ. Even the ice cream used to look huge. The ice cream used to be massive. They'd throw like cheesecake in there and it'd be the best. Although, also, you'd be chewing the cheesecake and then the ice would be in your fucking gums and you're like, not me. But yeah, I agree. DQ, I don't know one notable dish. Maybe like the spicy chicken fingers, maybe. But even then, you like bite into some of them sometimes and there's no meat in them. It's just like a weird shell of like crust, of like spicy crust. And you're like, what happened here? How does this even, what? I like the idea of someone just fucking losing it over fast food or DQ. I've never been in a place in my life where I've had that happen, and I'm proud to say that. All right, some people I could see they're like, you know what, this is it for me. I'm done. Oh, tough times, all that. Why are you immune? Oh, there we go. Let's say. Oh, I think I already hit you with a swirl, so you couldn't get double swirled because you were technically already under the influences of swirl. Although my damage would still hit, so I guess that does make the most sense. Oh, let's do this, Benny. That's why I have you. That was a clean dodge. Let's also do one of these. I give you so much fire rate, and you still just neglect to give me the things I deserve. Okay, and by fire rate I mean energy recharge. I gave Fish a lot of energy recharge, and I've seen nothing from my yield. Feels bad. But also, I didn't realize how, like, if they ever put a thing where they essentially give you the ability for like any particles produced by this character are basically just white particles, which are just like particles that anybody can use, the same kind of particles that you get on your special staff. Then that's gonna be huge. Because what do you call it? Fischl produces, like, and I know people pointed this out, but I never got to experience it. Fischl basically never has not her alt. Yeah, especially if you have even the slightest bit of recharge, because her little bird keeps plucking at enemies and keeps generating you 1 particle per day. So if Scary Moosh comes out and he's like a burst support character, Fischl's gonna fucking love him. Which doesn't make sense. You got like a weird dude in a hat, and you got this weird girl in like, you know, other weird nonsense. Oof! Is that good to hear? No, she's not. Good. Anyway, I love the meme. I'm just building up my internal fear for one of the nicest people in our community. Holy shit. Alright. What's good, guys? Sorry, I went on tangents. Carthage says, the only thing DQ is good for is the ice cream. Yeah, but then sometimes, Carthage, you also get them where they're over it as well. Like, their ice cream is still like, it's okay, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you get ice cream that's like, it's half melted. Yeah, the spoon is like, also, what, the DQ spoons are weak as shit, and their ice cream is frozen as fuck, so maybe we just got a bad, that's also a part of it. I don't want to be a fucking, you know, DQ, don't come for me. Maybe it's just the DQ we have in our place, our town, is just a nightmare. The fucking spoon's always breaking and shit, it's just not great. It's not great. Hazel says, yeah, only sometimes good for ice cream. Yeah, only, but man, it's so, it's like summer. So like, you tell me there's a fast food restaurant where only in summer is utilized. Now with me, I could eat it in winter, but very few people are as crazy. Well, that's maybe why DQ sets up in Canada. Because Canadians are the kind of people walking outside in shorts and like fine with it, which is kind of, you know, fucked. But yeah. Hazel says, it's cryo, but still, what? It's cryo, but she still claps cheeks. Oh yeah, because she's physical damage, but yeah. Not my, yeah, she's not quite, if I can get a little more defense, or not defense, sorry, crit damage, I might say, she'll pop off my Eula. And she already does really good, so I shouldn't say that, but yeah. Mr. Spider says, I usually go to Sonic if I want ice cream. You just said American Mumbo Jumbo to me, and I don't know what that is. I heard about it, some sort of weird food place. I have not partaken in Sonic, though. Yes. I'm not sure if it's good or not. I'm assuming it's the best. Yes. Do you guys have any like restaurant that like is a little niche? I don't think I'm that unique. Like I know some people are like they got like a craft brew beer thing. They're like that's my place, and I'm like yeah I don't care enough. I don't have enough like taste to have any of that. Also, it's a little pretentious, but also kind of like neat. You have a plate. You have like a little pocket of the world for yourself. That's nice. Don't blow on me. Do some of this. Do some of this. Switch off. Do one of these. This is gonna be back on cooldown. We're gonna do that. We're gonna hit you a bunch. We're gonna wait to pop off with our ult until he teleports over here, which he will. Maybe he didn't see us. Never mind. Shit. All right, we're gonna do one of these. Great. Waste. What a waste. Let's do this. We'll build our charge back up. We'll do this. You know, I'm not even gonna use my thing. I was gonna use my ult. No thanks. I'm gonna stay in this because I'm a little weak. We're good now? We're good. Oh, Mr. Spiner. Oh no, Lone Singlet says, also Grin, got my gene to level 90, massive, that way when her new skin comes out, you can main DPS Gene for a while. Ooh, you leaving you immediately. Fair enough, honestly. Actually, no, I'm kidding. I know. You're gonna fire back at me like, no. I just, you know, gotta have a harem right now, right? A harem of tall waifus. How tall are you, Lone Syndicate? Is that actually like scale up? Is that reality? I don't know why, guys. I got my memes, some of my memes in where I'll be honest, I'm sitting on the toilet looking at memes. But regardless, my time and when I watch them is unimportant. But there's people still going hard on Lady Demetris, memes. Also, what's with this Samsung thing? Or is that what that is? It's some sort of weird, like, everyone's making, like, VTuber nonsense things, which I cannot tell you how much is just, like, I'm sure Fluff is fucking over it. Because it's, like, it takes the soul of, like, here's just some quirky, fun, charismatic people. And it just makes these stupid, like, fucking company, like Netflix, this conglomerate behind one weird, I don't know. It's weird to me. I don't know. I feel like it doesn't have any of the charm. Then again, I haven't seen them, so I shouldn't be too brash. But I don't know. I don't know. When you think of like, that's the thing. I kind of felt the same way when a lot of VTubers started to get into like company branches. Like, what is it called? It's like the talent agencies, basically. There's something about that seems like a little like, I don't know, takes the mysticism out of the thing. Because I know it's like, it's like, yeah, you're dealing with an entity and not like a person. You know, that makes sense. Ooh, also, my tummy is turning a little bit. Fluff says, thanks to the amount of vaccinated people in my state, we're able to reopen steadily. Dining in was a no until now. Oh, until then. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. There's some states that are slowly creeping back up, and then there's some states that are like, fuck it, freedom, and then bang, it's just everyone's is out. Canada is still, well, we were in a bad place for a while there, specifically where I'm at, which is Alberta. We were getting fucked. It was like every other week our number just kept going bop bop bop. And then you get like weird scary things happen every now and again where like a person with no, like a young person who is like level he's like 23 and has no like weird things with him just drops dead, and you're like eek. And then they're like, yeah, he had a variant of COVID that was from India, and I'm not sure if you guys are aware of like just the incredible immune system of people over the pond, but they're fucking wild out there. Okay, they're washing their hands in dirt water and they're living their best life and they look great. So it's like, what? Please, we can handle the cold, not like that level of heat and all that. It's like, I think if we ever swapped, what do you call it, COVID variants with people in India or people in Australia, we'd kill each other just because we're so polar opposites in terms of what we have to actually deal with. Oh, Grin, that's not how that works? Fuck off. That's how it works in my brain. Also, Fluff says, but yeah, Wendy's and Arby's are some of my favorites in regards to fast food. Fucking good taste. I've never tried Arby's. but I bet it's great. Wendy's just got that food. I don't know. Wendy's is one of the few foods that I can actually, or fast food, sorry, that I can eat without feeling like death afterwards. You know what I mean? Like McDonald's, I eat and I'm like, I gotta lay down. I don't know what happened to me. Why did I do this to myself? Wendy, I can eat and I'm like, that's fine. I don't like, it doesn't like, I'm not sure what they do, if it's like some sort of weird preservative thing or what, but it, yeah. Also, Fluff, I have something to ask you, because I made a video about it, and I'm going to call you out specifically. I'm going to try not to grin that I have yet to upload it. But I want, okay, so you know how you're getting into fitness, right? You're getting your thing. When are you doing that next? Now, tomorrow? Because I want you to do something for me. You know that day when you held out, you fucking had that cold shower, and I was like, what's good? You did. I was so happy. I need you to try something for me. Unless you can't. unless it is like you are diabetic or some shit that I don't know about, although I think I would know that about you. Or something. Or you're allergic to one of the things I'm about to tell you to do. I want you to make a drink. Pretty simple. You should have most of the ingredients. It's 3 ingredients. I want to know if you're up for it. If you're like, no, I'm like, okay, that's end of the conversation. Fair enough. Fluff says Sonic specializes in various cold beverages, slushies, smoothies, etc. Ooh, okay, and hot dogs. We have an Orange Julius is what it's called. It kind of sounds like the same bit of business. I wonder if they're the same thing. It's just different for countries. You guys got an Orange Julius in Canada? Great hot dogs, smoothies, shit like that. Mr. Spider says, laugh my ass off. You were talking about waifu. Is that what? Yeah, that. What is that? What is that about? Love says Samsung made a marketing mascot named Sam and has stolen the attention from Lady D. Okay. I don't really get it. I'll be honest. Tall, goth, and then there's just like a cute girl with a bob cut. Pretty cute, but like, yeah, you know. Although I do like the short hair thing, but that's not really short hair. Carla says, Samsung made a new AI thing. Everyone's like, it's just some fucking freak shit. It's like, alright, god damn. Sorry. That was Fluff. No, Carla said that. Made some sort of AI thing, and suddenly big titty goth girlfriend is forgotten. Well, only in the minds of weak men, I'll say. It's forgotten. Anyways, Lone Syndicate says, never. Elu will stay on my team. No matter what. I assume you're meaning. I can't have my my 2 tall waifus on the team. I'm low. Oh, you want? But got it. Well, actually, you could probably use both, yeah. Because what do you call it? Jean's like support and just sub DPS. So on the off, well, you don't really have off time with Eula, unfortunately. And in real life, I'm 5'9". Okay, so you basically, yeah, you're super close to being 6 feet. You're probably not, yeah. Although to me, I love the iconic idea. Like, there's certain things in anime where it's just like a guy who's kind of short, but for some reason, because it's anime, he's just got hella bitches and they're like tall as shit. Guys, I'll be honest. Whenever I start talking about something where I feel embarrassed, I like revert back into like my stupid. Try to make it sound as least stupid or like weeby as possible, and it just comes across as me being an asshole, so forgive me if that's the vibe. It says, yes, a new mascot is Samsung. Okay, gotcha. Weird. I don't know. What is that? Also, do you guys see Netflix's mascot, the VTuber thing? And she may be great. I don't know. Good for her getting work. I'm not coming for the person that's actually playing her. Fluff says, well, the motto was never frozen, so there's that. Their motto was never frozen, so there's that. Nub says, Samsung died before she was released. Or no, sorry. Samantha died before she was released. Brutal. Okay, so wasn't she supposed to be like a Siri kind of thing? Like an assistant? I need to know the ingredients before I can agree. Okay. Carthage, you're going to need hot water, essentially, like a kettle or a boiler, all right? You are going to need 2 scoops of instant coffee, okay? 2 tablespoons of instant coffee, all right? You don't have to have that shit like super tall. You just have it right on the whatever you want, whatever your like barometer for coffee is, okay? And then you're gonna put cocoa in there, cocoa bean. So like ground up cocos. If you have brownie mix, something like that, probably it's cocoa. Just throw that in there, okay? I'm not sure if you have that. Most people kind of do because most people fuck with brownies. Anyway, and then the third thing is honey. 1 tablespoon of pure honey. If you have those 3 things, try it. Because, dude, the reason why I want you to try it specifically is not only because I had a problem with brain fog for such a long time, man, and maybe you didn't, but for me, I don't know why. I was just super, like, it was hard for me to focus, and when I did stuff, it was, like, I could have all the coffee in the world and, like, slam an energy drink, but I was still wasn't able to feel, like, the ability to, like, lock in, if that makes sense. So, like, I could get rid of some of the brain fog, but I didn't have any of my speed, you know, my ability to just to quickly read or, like, untake knowledge. And then I looked into, I worked out one of these days. Also, I'm sorry, we'll play the game in a minute, but I worked out one of these days in my yard with my brother, and I actually, like, just wrecked myself. We worked out really hard, and I was really, sorry, I feel like dizzy. So my mom, who's a diabetic, said, oh, you may be low on sugar or glucose or something like that. Take this, like, a spoonful of honey, and I bet it'll change. And I was like, okay, let's see this. So I did that, and I felt great. And for the first time in a while, I had my sharpness back. And I didn't really realize, but for a long time now, I've been cutting out, like, sugar completely. So I don't think I've had any glucose or like, brain food, essentially, for a long, long time. Now, of course, is this everything? Not really. Says, well, you already lost me. I don't drink or stuck coffee. What? Oh, you don't stock coffee. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so then maybe, yeah, probably forget about that. But the reason why I wanted to tell you about it is because it's like, it basically cured my brain fog, essentially. And not only that, but because of the cocoa and because of the honey, I looked into honey. Honey's kind of fucking amazing, honestly. Honey is like one of the few things that, like, instantly digests good sugars into the body, and it's really high in glucose. And also, honey is one of those things that you think is really high in sugar, and it kind of is, but it also isn't. It just tastes very sugary, but it's not actually it doesn't have a ton of sugar in it. And yeah, 1 teaspoon, man, gave me, like, the clarity that I loved. Anyways, I usually just drink a black coffee for my coffee or whatnot. I usually just, drink black coffee in my coffee, and that's what I use as, like, a pre-workout, basically. When I'm working out and whenever I feel really, really tired, I just pop some coffee or my black coffee, and I'm pretty much good to go. But I put that honey in there, and my God, man, I like, to explain, like, the difference it's just wild. Like, the amount of, like, my brain is actually firing, and maybe it's because I'm doing kettlebell stuff, which is very, like, mentally strenuous kind of things, because it's not just, like, lifting a dumbbell. You actually have to, like, make sure you're, like, curving the weight around your arm and stuff like that, to where it actually requires you to focus a little bit and use a little bit of your brain to, like, manage everything, or else you're gonna drop a big weight on your foot or throw it through a wall, that kind of thing. But yeah, no, man, the reason why I wanted to tell Fluff about that is because I know he's getting exercise and whatnot, and I found that to be, like, just like a super thing, like a super food in terms of helping me out. So yeah. But if Fluff's not into coffee, then yeah, it kind of goes out the window. The reason why I have, like, it's important that all 3 of those things are in use. The reason why is not just because I'm like, fuck it, that. It's because glucose is the honey, but also you digest sugar pretty fast. So for me, the cocoa, in my mind, helps your body digest it quite slow. And yeah, everything kind of has a point and a reason for why you're putting it in the coffee. It's not just like, fuck it. It's like, well, no, this is supposed to, at the very least, have this effect. So it digests slower within in the body. And also, the cocoa has a shit ton of other benefits, like increasing mood. So if you ever feel like you're a little sadly, you can just do that. Pop some cocoa and whatnot. And I find it helps drastically for a person. Ooh, I'm getting wrecked. This and this. And I really hope the guy comes over here. Oh God, oh geez. He's not teleporting, it's a little unfortunate. Let's do this. We should be able to break through his shield. Yeah. Oh yeah, super conduct, baby. Good old official. Breaking that thing down, nice. Love it, alright. Let's do one of these. Carthage says, ew, coffee. Alone Ticket says, I agree with Carthage. Really? I wonder what, I mean, you could, like, I don't know, what do you guys drink? Do you guys drink tea? I've yet to try it on tea, though. I want to try it with my matcha, but matcha is kind of fucky because maybe we should drink green tea. It could work. Green tea doesn't have quite as much coffee in it, but maybe, again, it's, to me, it's, the point is that, like, drinking coffee did a little bit for me. But having that honey, which is just pure, like, glucose essentially, and giving it, like, and putting something else in there just to slow your digestion process, so you're not just burning the sugar immediately, it was massive for me. Ayla says there's a bunch of mascots like that for a bunch of companies, Wendy's, McDonald's, and more. I forgot the name of the first VTuber before it became a hit. Her name was something AI for a company. AI Shoujo, is that what it is? I think I'm not sure what that is. Is that what it is? There's like this, is that what I'm thinking of, the pink girl? I'm not sure I'm thinking of the right thing. Yeah, that's probably not right. What do you call the pink hair? Not pink hair, sorry. She had like a pink ribbon, brown hair, pink ribbon. She was like, but also I'm not sure if she was a company. You know what I mean? Like she still came across as like just I don't know. Because to me, my thing is like, oh, maybe you should try Wendy's new thing. Like, you're watching your person and they're just having a good time. And then they're like, hey, by the way, Wendy's has 6 different things available. And they're just popping off. You know what I mean? That makes it a little odd. It's kind of like a little bit more consistent version of what is it called? Also, I cannot believe how many of you guys don't drink coffee. How do you live? How does that happen? What do you guys drink? Do you guys don't have anything? Do you guys drink like iced tea or just water? You guys just clean as hell. Huh. Because usually somebody has like, I drink tea because I like the taste better than coffee, or I drink energy drinks because yeah. Also, I'm losing people to the goddamn thing. Give me a sec. I want to catch up actually because I was asking you guys a bunch of questions, so I actually want to catch up. What am I doing? Which one is which? Big version of me? Is that right? That's right. What did Fluff say? I can try the spoonful of honey at least, but I'm not going to try and get myself addicted to coffee. Oh yeah, fair enough. Okay, yeah. I don't really find coffee to be addicting. Like, yeah, but yeah, I guess. But what supposed to some people it could be. Oh no, I'm not even. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, cause me, like I've went times where I haven't had coffee and I haven't felt any sort of like. I just feel like a little more tired, and then I don't, because your body eventually normalizes. Closest I get to iced tea or frappuccino, but I tend to not drink much caffeine beverages otherwise. Okay, best to stay away from it, Fluff. I just considered you because you doing exercise stuff, but also if you already getting through your exercise and you're not like then you're probably good to go. He says after they saw how popular she was when VTubers started popping off, both companies, Twitch and everyone, they're like, hey, why don't we do it? Yeah, but also I think the technology was lagging behind for a good bit there. I can't find a way. Fluff says, I'm sure I can find a way to derive a similar drink without including coffee. Yeah. Again, to me, the game changer was the honey, but also finding any which way to like slow down the process of you consuming or digesting it essentially. Which to me was the cocoa. Azel says, kind of sad how they treat her branding. What do you mean? Love says, yeah, but it seemed like she's broken free of that for a long while now, and she's doing well. Nice. Carthage says, I drink soda. Yes, we know Carthage, but also you're drinking that water because of a certain somebody. Azel said the original person that used her voice left, and she now is controlled by 3 different people. Weird. I didn't know that. Huh. Shitty. Sounds. Yeah. Last time I checked, she did like a little bit of collab stuff with PewDiePie. That was fun. Green tea has a lot of coffee in it. Okay, yeah. Does it have as much coffee as caffeine? Like a coffee cup, like 2 scoops of coffee? I'm not sure. If it doesn't, Jesus Christ, I did not know that. Also, what's good, Ashley? I thought the Vocaloids or something like that. Okay. Azel says, and I drink a bunch of coffee and stuff with energy drink. Okay, I was about to say. Everyone has like a thing. Lone Syndicate says decaf green tea flow. Ooh, okay. Wait, decaffeinated green tea. But wait, okay. So the reason why we have coffee in the mix, by the way, is because it like coffee is an upper. It brings a little boost. So just don't put the coffee if it's gonna be decaf, right? Because decaf is not green coffee or not coffee, right? You just get the taste of coffee, which is just the worst. I don't know why you do that at all. Carthage says, I have been chosen. Oh, by Ashley? Yeah. Weirdness, got it. Ashley, how has your day been, by the way? Popping in, didn't ask you. Forgive me for my rudeness. Mr. Byron says, honestly, I do like caffeine, but to be honest, I still don't know how to make it. People usually make it for me. Interesting, Fluff. I mean, Mr. Byron. I usually just, I'm just an idiot about it. I just drink black coffee because I'm like, it's the easiest choice of my life. You know what I mean? Like, I can either find a way or find out some special way to drink coffee and then have to kind of like tell people, oh, can you put this and that in it? Or I can just learn to love drinking black coffee. And I did that, and I've never been more happy. But I'm also the person that you guys know this. I drink my coffee and I'm like, ugh. It never gets easier, but it is what it is. Simply put. Oh my god. This. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, now we're not being the most efficient. Oh, I didn't even need to do this one. God darn it, man. Darn it. Ishbar says, oh no, I read that. Azel says, I drink every coffee from anywhere. Love Monster, Monster coffee, and anything with coffee. Azel, my brother, my fellow brother on here in the trenches drinking coffee as much as anybody. I'm also one of those people where like my body can't handle too much coffee though. So as much as I'm like, at the same time, if I have 2 cups of coffee, my body starts going like, stop it. Stop it. I can't handle anymore. I start to get the opposite effect. I start getting tired and like sick a little bit. Let's go pop some condensed resin and for fragmented resin and condensed resin. All of it, essentially. Fluff says, I get a big bottle of water when I do the RFE workout to stay hydrated, and if I need it, we've got some bottles of core water that is packed with electrolytes. Okay, that's good too. Yes, that's good. Also, yeah, you need water. I with one workout, I go through what is this? I think it's 2 liters or something of water. Yeah. That is if you're having a proper workout, I think. Although maybe not, because it's also based on temperature. Your body sweats a great deal to kind of cool down itself. So yeah, that's what that is. But yeah. Oh, Carla says, yes, Chloe has gotten me to drink water, which has same taste as its temperature. What? Yes, Chloe has gotten me to drink water, which has the same taste as its temperature. What does that mean? I don't know. Buff says, tea leaves contain 3.5 caffeine, while coffee bean has 1.1. However, the coffee brew process uses hot water, which extracts more of the caffeine from the bean. Yeah, but isn't it also blended? So theoretically you have like, because, I don't know, man. I've always known like green tea to have some coffee in it, but not the same amount as like coffee, especially on instant coffee. But I could be dead ass wrong. Azel said, "Have you tried a matcha latte?" I have. Dude. I think I got just me in general. I'm not sure if all y'all are the same, but man, I have digestion problems. Like some people can just be out here drinking tons of milk and shit, and I love milk, but man, like if I have too much cream or butter and shit on my stuff, I just gas out. My body says, stop it. Stop. I know everyone says they're lactose intolerant, but I don't know. I feel like I'm just broken, frankly. I'm not sure I'll go as far as say I'm lactose intolerant. I just feel like a nightmare whenever I eat certain things. But the weirdest thing is I find whenever I eat like just meat, I'm fine. Like for whatever reason, maybe it's genetically or like past ancestors, that's just what we ate. But whenever I eat meat, my body like digests that perfectly. Like bang, great. Whenever I eat like anything that's like carbs and shit, it's rough. Which is why, but I'm also not gonna cut carbs out of my diet because it's just kind of silly to do that. So I just basically have carbs at the end of the day. So whenever I have what do you call it, dinner essentially, that's when I go ape shit. Because at the end of the, it's the end of the day anyway. I usually eat at like 8 or 9. So yeah. Which I don't know if it's bad or not. Eating is so late, but it is what it is. In order for to get everything I need to do in the day in the right placement, that's what you got to do. Also, what am I doing? I wanted to go over here and use some fragmentor resin. Jeez Louise. Also, guess who's at trust rank 10 in your Serenity pot? Me. Also, I'm sure you guys are too, because it's it's not the most impressive thing, I'll be honest. But anyway, 120. Lovely resin. Ashley says, doing great. Thanks. Love to hear it, Ashley. Love to hear it. I have coffee when I can. But you guys don't have like coffee every day? I have coffee every day. Because what am I going to do? Not do everything I need to do in the day? No. Okay. But I was like, Grin, you're giving symptoms of addiction, actually. And I'm like, am I? Don't look at me. Fluff says, I drink ginger ale. That's great for you. Different flavors of iced teas and some other juices and nectars. Weird. Depending on what we've got in stock. We recently started getting lots of guava nectar, and I love it. Interesting. Okay. Also, do you own like a convenience store, Fluff, or is it like a dining restaurant or something? Because you keep saying in stock, and I'm like, does that you just go to the store, or do you run a business? What's happening? It says, Colombian coffee feels like you are injecting drugs into your veins. I say drugs for safety reasons. I don't know if YouTube will get butter. What do you mean, like heroin? Or like cocaine, ecstasy? I don't think so. I think we're good, Hazel, but I appreciate you looking out. True bro, mad lad. Jamal says, are you interested in getting the new character? Kazuha? No. Well, yes, I would be. If I was just set for life, yes. I would be like, fucking let's go. Or if I was just like a Twitch streamer who had like 80 subscribers and I could just subsidize like $100 every week because I'm making more on just keeping them sustained and entertained. Yes. But no, I'm none of those things. So I'm not. Also, man, I don't know. He's going to be fun. And like, I think, I feel like Klee is going to get like nothing. Because Klee is good, but not like, honestly, I think Klee, Yenfi is better than Klee in just about every way imaginable. Outside of maybe getting like C6 Klee, which is just it's just ridiculous. That's just a stupid thing to even, possibly put into words. But yeah, what are we doing with this one? This one is, oh yeah, just use my original OG team because it's faster. Lone Singer says, you never looked at my EULA, at least I don't know you did. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, okay, so maybe I'm thinking of a different thing. Or maybe I'm thinking of a YouTube video I've seen where a person was like, this is a free-to-play video, and meanwhile, the dude just clearly spent money, or he's got maybe just incredibly lucky for artifacts. Regardless, I'm in a bad place with artifacts. It's not great. It says, oh, I can handle it. When I went to work, I would buy a large iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts and 2 large Monster Mean Bean coffees. Brutal, Hazel. Jeez Louise. Okay, that's a little. Yeah, there's some people who I think whose body, like you've just numbed yourself, like you've taken so much of whatever drug, it's just kind of like it's normalized it. Your body doesn't take it as well. For me, I don't know what kind of blood I got, but my body is still like, nope, this is too much. Stop it, please. Whenever I get one of those big ass energy drinks, I always feel like, who is this made for? Like I get like 80% done it and I'm done. But I don't like to waste anything, so then I drink the rest and then I just fucking fall apart. I start sweating. I get cold. My body's just like, no, none of this, please. Fluff says, I of course noticed I tend to be awake for much longer after I drink a bottle of Lipton peach iced tea. And it's Oh, and it's thanks to the caffeine, I'm sure. Okay, yeah, there's some people who are like that too, who have like sleep schedules like that. I've been keeping myself from becoming reliant on. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, that's good to know your boundaries and whatnot. I say as I drink my coffee. It's and I would be fine. I wouldn't feel rushed or slowing. Okay, nice. Okay, but I think people just process chemicals differently, you know. Yeah, Flev says that'd be lactose intolerant. Yeah. Okay. What did I say? Did I say? Okay, I must have said some nonsense shit. Jamal says, when I hate myself, I drink milk and suffer in the bathroom all day. Yeah, fucking Michael from Achievement Hunter talks about that, how he's lactose intolerant. I've never had that. Is that what lactose intolerant is? I've always just thought that like when you eat it, your body just kind of falls apart. Like you start getting like super tired and you're sluggish. But I've also heard people who they take dairy or milk, and they just like they piss out their asshole essentially, which is just brutal. I'm like, Jesus, I don't got any of that. Thank God, it'd be rough. Also, hopefully I can do these things in the right sequence, which is this, and then this, and we did it, I think. The reason why we do that way is so that I basically can go into the next encounter with all my bells and whistles. And yes. And up, and up. Oh, my chest! Alright, Fluff says, I drink it for the taste. Interesting. Guys, I don't mean to be like a white girl about it, but is that racist? Probably is. I apologize. just in case. But what do you call it? I want to try boba. Am I an asshole? Am I an asshole? It looks interesting. I don't know what it is. People are sucking up little orbs. Looks fun. Am I an asshole? I may be an asshole. I don't know why I'm so insecure that I'm like, is there some shit wrong with this? I don't know. I feel like if I was hanging out with my dude friends, they'd be like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. But you guys are different, right? Please. What are we doing? We're going. Oh, I need to spend just any currency so we can keep going. Let's get Fisher up to being just an utter absolute battery. And she's been, man, this artifact sucks ass for just getting anything that I need. It keeps going into attack percentage and honestly HP, which is just sad. Also, man, that's not a lot of XP game. Azel says, and I would be fine. I wouldn't feel sluggish for right. Azel says, I'm still level 1 on my teapot. Okay. Really? I mean, I guess that makes sense. If you're just not into like the whole thing, although it's pretty simple, you just do a little bit of the first thing and just get a bunch of. I got a video for you, Azel, if you want to just power through that shit efficiently, and just get some like coins and get some more experience books every week. You can really gamify it if you just do a couple things. Jamal says I'm level 8 in your Serenity bot. Nice, it's getting close, so close. Fluff says, I've got some amount of intolerance myself, but I can handle certain dairy products. Certainly cheeses, foods are fine. Yogurts I have a trouble with, but ice creams and milks hit me hard. Yeah. I think I have like an amount. Like if I have like a glass of milk, I'm probably okay. But if I have anything more than like that, I think I start to fall apart a good bit. But also, does cheesecake count? I think cheesecake counts. So maybe I just emulate at that point because I love me my cheesecake. Fluff said we buy in bulk and generally whenever there's good discounts of the week, so that's what I'm okay. Gotcha. Makes sense. Fair enough. Carthage says I'm minus level 4 in my Deepa. Yeah, when's the last time you even played Genshin, Carthage? Lone Ticket says, agreed, Yenfi is better in my opinion than Klee due to her being fast with the Klee is more compatible to max her HP. Yeah, no, I agree. Also, Yenfi feels like people say like Klee is clunky and shit. I feel like Yenfi is just a different beast, man. I remember playing her in the testery and I was just like, ooh, this character, man. If you're just getting into Genshin now and you happen to wish on the God banner that was Zhongli Yenfi and etc., you're good. You're cooked, man. You're good to go. You're just fucking out there. Because she just seems like if you happen to get Zhongli as like just one of the best supports in the game, you can keep her safe perfectly, and you just can like whip these fireballs constantly. So I don't know. She also the time in between her attacks was like virtually nothing, which was just so good. Anyways, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do one of these. Let's do this. Let's use Shincho. Oh yikes! It's a little yikes. We're not gonna have his ult going into the next encounter. I didn't have just enough particles, unfortunately. Oh, you're dead. Shit. Shit. Lone Singlet says, oh no, I read that. Fluff says it has varying levels of intensity, and usually it's a matter of how your body processes it and how much of an inconvenience that is present after. Yeah, I was about to say, some people like, yeah, the whole thing. Like they have the shits. Carla says, Baba is balls of Tapika? I think in tea. What? What did you just say, Carson? I am lost. Okay. Love says Baba is interesting. It is Boba. Sorry, I'm fucking up. I'm delayed. Boba. Carson says Boba is balls in Tapaka in tea. Got it. And then Fluff says Boba is interesting. It is popular amongst Asian. I know, right? I didn't want to stare. I don't know. I don't want to stereotype, but yes. For the most part, at least that's what I've observed. Primarily, purely in tea and college chat. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Not a single crown. Feels good. Now doesn't. Please, game. Don't do this to me. It says, I like coffee. Boba with a little piece of coffee gelatin and get it when I get to my logo Chinatown. Ooh, okay. I don't know. It just looks fun. Looks like one of those things that's pretty like interesting to drink. Also, I just don't know. Like, is it like a grape, or is it like I've heard it described as like a gel. Like it's like gel. What is it called? I had it. It left me immediately. Jello. It's like Jello. Yeah, like little tiny bulbs of Jello, like Orbeez kind of looking thing. I'm not sure if it is that or what, but yeah. But is it tea? I mean, that's what I guess Fluff said, or not Fluff. That's what Carter said. Boba's balls in a Tapaka in tea. Okay, yeah, tea. But also it looks very creamy every time I see it. Literally, it's like milk with little tiny bulbs in it, and you get a fat ass straw every time. I honestly hate Topica, so I'd never be able to bring myself to drink that this sort. Okay, what is that? Topic? I don't know what that is. Cheesecake counts, but I don't have any trouble with that. Yeah, see, weird. Maybe just certain shit. I think just digestion is a nightmare for a lot of people. That's it. And I think it's all dependent on what your ancestors like ate and like had to suffer through. Ayla says, yeah, Yenfi is pretty much better than Clea in all aspects. Yeah. So that's what the feeling is, quite a bit. For me, only milk hits me, huh? Okay, interesting, Jamal, huh? Fluff says there's been... Do you guys know that that's some bullshit, by the way? Some of the things we were told, and it's absolutely apparently not true, which is the whole, like, milk builds strong bones or something, or it's because it has calcium in it. But apparently that's just not true or something. I don't know. It was one of those weird things where, like, what? What are you talking about? You're lying to me. You're lying to me. I can't. Every day you see those goddamn cheese commercials that are like, hey, it's a great source of calcium. And I don't know what it is, if it's like that, it's just calcium doesn't have anything to do with building strong, but I don't know what it is. But it was one of those things where I heard about it and I was just like, how dare you lie to me for such a long time, world? Isn't there many of those things? I'm not sure if it's like eating after you've, I don't know what it is. What is it? Oh, carrots improving your eyesight? Not true at all. Absolute, your life is a lie kind of shit. My parents used to always tell me carrots were great, and guess who was sucking down them carrots? Your boy. And honestly, I have great eyesight, so I'm not sure it was just like a good example of the like placebo effect, but it worked. Lone Ticket says it's boba tea, and the amount of caffeine contained in it and a beverage is just no. Okay. Jamal says I saved 5,000 primo gems and still couldn't get Zhongli. Jamal. That's great, but you need to save like 180. Okay, because I saved 180 and didn't even get our girl Hutao, and I spent money in the game, and I just but Jamal, yes, but unfortunately Genshin is that game where you need to save like 12,000 essentially, 12,000 primo gems. Azel says it chews it. Okay. As Ashley says, only tea type I love is ice tea. Really, you don't like matcha? Matcha's great. I guess matcha just kind of tastes like a powerful version of green tea, I suppose. But yeah. But also, I feel like you gotta find some version of tea that you like, Ashley. You just gotta find the right kind of tea, no? Especially you as a Brit, right? What the fuck is that? What? That is some sacrilege shit. That's like me saying I hate hockey. Even though I'm not, I don't care either way. As a Canadian, I don't care either way. I guess that's not really akin. I guess it's more akin to like being an impolite Canadian. That's what it is. It's way more like the core, I think. Or at least the world's perception of what Britain is. Anyway. Fluff says, they're also bubble fruit cups that we've got before, and they're enjoyable done right and provide little burst of flavor. Interesting. Aza says tapioca. Oh, maybe I'm saying it right now. Tapioca is another name for boba. Oh, okay, gotcha. Tapioca, a starchy substance in the form of a hard white grain, obtained from cassava and used to cook for puddings and other dishes. That doesn't describing it very good. A white grain. Love says, I used to shovel carrots into my... What? I used to shove carrots into my eyes, and now I wear glasses. I was not expecting that. God says, if you eat an absolutely massive amount of carrots in a very short amount of time, your skin will turn orange. Really? That's weird. I'm not sure. Really? Your body was. I'm not sure I should trust Carthage, but I feel like it's. I'm not sure if he would commit that hard to a lie. Maybe. Ayla says, or that you couldn't get into the pool. Yeah, see, that was one of the things I thought. Where you get cramps. Is that not right, Hazel? I was about to say that one too. Is that one bullshit as well? I thought I heard something like that. Mrs. Spina says, I hate eating alone. I hate eating carrots alone. I would only eat carrots if it came along with something. Okay, I don't mind eating carrots alone. They're not the worst. You know what? Did anyone eat pineapple and like feel like their tongue gets like prickly afterwards? It's just a guy who doesn't know he's allergic. but it's hard to describe because you can eat like I can eat like some pineapple slices and I'm good, and then I get to a point where like my tongue feels like a cat's tongue, like scratchy. Does anyone else get that? Anybody? I just sliced my nose, my nail. Is that just me? Is that like anyone that's eat a consistent amount of pineapples and then like their fucking mouth freaks out? I hope it's that doesn't me. I think maybe I am allergic, but I don't know. I feel like that. I don't know if that's true. Anyways, also I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to get my alt. Really, Albedo? You're fighting me on this? No, you're not. There we go. Do one of these. Do one of these. Activate the alt. Do this. Do a melee, do a smash. Do a melee, do a smash. Do a melee, do a smash. Melee, smash. Melee, smash. Ba, ba, da, da, da. Ooh, we're not doing good in the health. Ooh, we're not doing good in the health department. Let's do one of these. That should take care of us, more or less. Ooh, Mishmire says, I hate eat. All right, carrots alone. Lone Syndicate says 14,000 for a character, 12,000 for a weapon. Is that like your barometer for what you should save for, or is that like statistically what do you need to do? Fluff says Tapioca is used for a pudding and, of course, a boba tea. Boba. Okay, gotcha. I thought it was a separate thing because I know nothing about boba. I just know it's like a weird drink that I see Asian people drink, and I don't know if that's okay to say. So, Carter says you would literally have to eat a massive amount of carrots in like an hour, and it wouldn't last long. Weird. Is it like a tan or is it like fucking fluorescent orange? Fluff says, pretty sure I've proved that don't get into the pool until 30 minutes after eating, as it gave me a stomach cramp. But Fluff, is that like your perception of shit? Maybe my voice did a weird thing, but is that maybe like the placebo effect where you're like, I'm gonna get hit, and then you get hit? Because I thought the same thing about carrots. I was like, I got great eyesight, and I'm eating carrots. What was the other one? I'm drinking a glass of milk every goddamn night like an asshole, and guess what? I cracked a knee in a tiny knee in my bone, but otherwise I've been through so much shit in my life that I probably should be broken in general. I should have broken like 8 bones, but I somehow didn't. So is that like some mental nonsense? That was one of the things that was that I think I told you guys about beforehand, but I thought it was incredible. You guys know how the placebo effect works, right? Like where you pretend, like someone tells you that like you're doing something and it works. But apparently the opposite can be true. I'm almost certain I told you guys about this, and we talked about it. But yeah, I think that's just amazing. The fact that like not only if someone telling you like, hey, if you take these pills, they'll make you feel better, more healthy, and there's sugar pills. But if somebody tells you if you take too many of these pills, they can have an adverse effect and like cause you to have super big problems. And somebody, for whatever reason, takes a bunch of the pills, they'll actually start, like, their heart rate will skyrocket, they'll start sweating, they'll have, like, reactions like their body is dying without actually being dying. So you have so much control over your body's systems with not even your mind. It's like your fear response, or not even your fear response, it's like, I don't know what to describe it as. It's just like your subconscious mind and how it can, like, just control so much is wild. Yeah, I forget what that's called. It's like the opposite of the placebo effect, or maybe the exact placebo effect, but it's just in the other direction. So you can like experience negative emotions. Or is it the non-SEMO effect or something? I don't know. What's good, Secondly? Our girl Steady popping in with a what is this? It's a man with a heart doing one of these. Nice. You happy you got Wi-Fi? Is that what that is? Carthage says, tingly tongue after eating pineapples is normal. Okay, good. Whew. I thought it was just me. Is normal because the acid properties of the pineapple mean it's trying to eat you as you eat it. Okay, good. I was worried. I was like, is this just me? Do I have some sort of secret allergic reaction? I've just been like, whatever. I hope I don't die. But fucking pineapple is so good, though. Fluff says, I don't like pineapple, so I don't say you experience that. Okay, gotcha. So you stay away. Makes sense. I love pineapple. You don't like pineapple? I don't think it says, yeah, eating pineapple for a while makes my tongue feel a little tingly. Tingly? Yeah. It's like itchy to me. It makes me feel like I got a cat's tongue, like scratchy. Fluff says, coincidentally, one of the main ways I can tolerate pineapple is on pizza. Nice. I don't know why, man, but a lot of people, the fucking internet ruined the pineapple pizza thing. It is fine. It's not great. It's not like hamburger on your pizza. It's not like olives on your pizza. But it's fine. If it's there, it can be nice. It's like a little sweet, like, bop. It's fine. It's not great. I think people, like, now, people gotta fucking have the most unique thing where they're like, hey, I love it. I'll die for pineapple pizza. And then people are like, I'll kill you. I'll kill you for liking pineapple pizza. I'm like, guys, what the fuck are you talking about? What? You guys are losing it. Fluff says, I've been mostly cutting out consuming, and I've also tried, I've got acid reflux. So, oh yeah, dude, acid reflux. I got 2 from diagnosing IBS. I really eating oranges and other citrusy fruits since. Oh, okay, gotcha. That would help massively. Lone Syndicate says, that around the amount of Primo Gems for a character banner and around for the weapon banner. Okay, but it's at least one of those characters, right? Right, and that's if you get as like unlucky as possible, correct? Well, not unlucky because you lose the 50-50, but you like to get there. I mean, Azel says pineapple pizza is it makes it sweet, and I'm a diabetic and I hate. Oh, okay, fair enough. I was about to say, I was like, there's something here. Love says, I'm not saying I prefer eating pineapple pizza or anything, but it's the only way I can enjoy pineapple. Oh, okay. Fluff says, I definitely prefer other toppings, but I'm also the one where most pizza isn't appealing to me, as we go far too much of the same overabundance of toppings from the same places. Interesting. So you don't really fuck with pizza too much? Interesting. I love pizza. I love pizza. I'm trying not to be hurt right now, and I'm not doing a good job. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Something that I thought would be interesting. I lost it. I lost it completely. Fluff says, so it just becomes a flavor mush that doesn't taste good. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I guess that's true. If people get like a meat lovers pizza and it's just like filled with everything, you're like, can we just like chill out? I know it's like you're like all of it, you love it, but it's a lot. I'm a simple man. I kind of like a pepperoni pizza. It's just kind of fine. It's good. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, you can definitely get overwhelmed by taste, I think. I think I've developed a mild allergy to pepperoni. Oh, well, that goes out the window, which is the shame. I know. Oh, we've burned so much rice and then nothing. Also, where the fuck is Nis? I was really expecting Nis to fucking reach on the Discord. What happened? I know he's AR8, but I can still tell him some shit. Fuck. Anyways. Anyway, in the back of my head, I'm like, I'm just waiting. Are you? What the fuck, man? Anyway. What's good, guys? Noob says, hey, Grin, Wild, may I come hang out? Yeah, sure, absolutely, Noob. Noob Dad, go ahead, pop in. Are you in the stream? You may just be, like, playing Genshin. Hot damn. Huh. Also, Secretary says, I was in a campaign. I got back from a vacation. Oh, nice. That sounds awesome, Secretary. How was it? You have a good time? So you just came back from camping? Fucking love camping. Were you camping in like the snow, or were you camping in like the nice forest? What do you guys do? Jamal says, if you add sausage or bacon to pineapple, the pizza is good. Okay. I feel like you're just trying to make the pineapple work, but fair enough. Fluff says, I don't like pineapple and I prefer not to eat it, but I absolutely hate apricots? I don't know what that is. So I take pineapple over apricots any day. I don't really know what apricots is. Still, it doesn't resonate in my head. It sounds familiar, but yeah, nothing comes to mind. Fluff says, ironically, Hawaii pizza, which is usually pineapple and ham, sometimes called Canadian bacon. Hey, Fluff, don't. Okay, no, don't fucking do that. So many people are like, ham is bacon in Canada, and I just want to take them and bash my skull against their own skull until I pass out, because it's just like, no Canadian thinks that at all. All right, it's ridiculous. Okay, what do you think ham is the same as bacon? It's just the word. I mean, maybe in terms of the pig, but anyways. Also, I'm entirely kidding, but yeah. But anyways, you say, additionally, fun fact, a Caesar salad originated in Mexico. Interesting. Weird. Love it. Love Caesar salad. Actually, I think it's fine. I'm not, yeah, I don't know why I said that. I lied to you immediately. Mr. Spider says, Supreme Pizza is the best pizza. Try me. Mushrooms included. I'm not a big fan of mushrooms. They get kind of chewy, weird texture. Also, you ever seen how mushrooms are actually made? It's all like a bunch of worms. Ugh. Grosses me out. Shaggy says, I think I'm allergic to mushrooms. Shaggy says, I got my first, oh, did I misread it as vacation and not in its vaccine? if it says vaccine, fuck. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Well, you got your first vaccine, that's amazing. Man, I can't wait to get my second shot. Is your arm feel a little tired, Second? Can you lift your arm like this? Second, challenge time, lift your arm. Bop, like this. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing. Banana Gaming. I'm not sure if that was tied because you're on the stream. Probably not, because it's tied to my YouTube. Anyway. It depends on the topping stuff, like meat lovers and supreme, where almost everything on it doesn't taste good to me, but around 2 to 3 toppings. Yeah, 2 is probably a good rule of thumb. Yeah. Ayla said the time I ate pineapple pizza is the sauce was already sweet and the pineapple made it too sweet. Ironically, my diabetes and okay, gotcha. Yeah, but Azel, as a diabetic, do you have a sweet tooth, or have you conditioned yourself to not have it? Or is it like, no, this is the hell I'm in. I love sugar, but I can't. Oh. Fluff says, I like pizza. A pizza with Alfredo sauce, and I feel so much. I also enjoy pizza with steak and potatoes. Yeah, that's good too. Well, I think steak and potatoes hit different too. Yeah, we should talk about good things. Second says, not camping. I was getting a vaccine. Okay, so I'm sorry. What happened was my dyslexia kicked in, and I seen V, and then I seen another V thing, and then you were away somewhere, so I would assume all that. Anyways, it didn't make sense either way you say it, Grin. I know. I'm not camping. I was giving. Giving vaccines to people. That's amazing, Sakity. Good for you. That's a wonderful thing to do for the world. Thank you. On behalf of Canada, good old Mexico, good job, thank you. They will. She's super nice, of course. And the cats will. Yeah. Carter says, you heard it here. Bacon is Canadian. Is confirmed to be ham. Every time someone says Canadian bacon and I eat it, and I'm like, this is fucking ham, dude. What? Don't. And then some diners do that shit, and I'm like, how dare you? And it's always like diners real close to the Canadian border, so it's like Americans are like, let's go over here for some Canadian food, and it's like, no, it's not true. Anyways, it's what people call it in the States. I'm not saying I agree. Ham and pineapple do taste good together. I'm not sure if I like ham on my pizza, to be honest. Ham and bacon both come from pigs. Yeah. But it's just not like bacon to me is like that crunchy, bad for you. It's poison, but ooh, it hits different. I miss eating bacon. Chicken ranch. Pizza? Okay. I don't think I've tried that. Ranch. I'm not sure if I'd be digging into the ranch. Again, I like the simple pizzas for me, personally. But Fluff says, chicken bacon ranch pizza is great too. I've never tried it. I'm not a big fan of like people dip like their things in like ranch sauce. I don't know. I would like it, but I've never given it a chance. And I've just, in my head, I'm like, no. No. Shaggy says, it hurts, doesn't hurt that much. They told me it might hurt tomorrow. Yeah, mine hurt day one, but I didn't get any of the symptoms. People were talking about getting like sluggish, tired. I felt great the whole time. In fact, I felt better than, this could just be my dumb head, but I felt better, after I got it. My arm felt a little sore, but like, I don't know if it was just because my immune system hasn't had to kick on for like a long time. So that was something that kind of made it slightly do it. Bluff says, again, keeping it with 3 toppings and I'm good. Sadly, my dad prefers a pilot on. Yeah, I know. I know the feeling. You gotta pick off the mushrooms and shit, and you're like, God damn it, why? Azel says, yeah, I have a sweet tooth. Yeah, Azel. I feel like every diabetic, they're like, listen, like, how do you think I got here? / God hates me because I was careful and I still fucked up. I not even fucked up. I just got a short end of stick. Fluff says, I tend to ache the next day as the second dose. Yeah. Fluff says, I don't get why they call it that outside of the fact that it's Hawaiian pizza is actually okay, yeah. Oh, Canadian and pineapple. Okay, gotcha. So it's more of that. Nice. Adel says, and when I got my first vaccine shot, I couldn't move my arm up the next day. My entire body hurt the next day. I was good at getting my second dose, you're good to go and get your second dose on the June 5th. Nice, pretty close, yeah. Nice. I'm still like a couple months away from getting mine, unfortunately. But, well, you know what's the funniest thing is, Azel, is so the day I got my shot, I still exercise because I'm a psychopath, but I found I was really worried about my arm getting like gassed out, and like I wasn't gonna be able to lift the same on my right arm that I was gonna be able to do on my left, or opposite, because my left was the one I got shot on. But regardless, it's funny because your arm feels super sore and bad, but if you actually flex your arm and move it and like try to pretend like you're lifting something, it doesn't hurt anymore. It's like this weird, like, only when your arm is relaxed and in this weird state of like, I can be sad or I can be like hurt, it'll be hurt. But when I was doing my exercises, I could do everything normal. It was really weird. It's like, oh, as soon as I like let my arm relax and my muscles stop firing, that's when it started to be like, okay, now it feels sore again. But if I could just pain through the first couple steps, you were able to be fine. Or at least I was. I think it's most people though, because again, it makes sense that your muscles when they activate, so your body almost is like, okay, we have to act. We can't, be super careful. Seggy says it's the first. Nice. Damn, people are crazy. Love says I got the J&J vaccine, so I was just one and done. Nice. I started aching for the first week, and I felt mostly fine. The second, yeah, I was about to say this. For me, the second day, I was right as rain almost. Jambo says I'm a diabetic, but I have cheat meals once a week. Cheat meals, not. Jambo is for diabetics. Isn't there my mom takes like a pill, I think, to like regulate her thing, so she can actually have some sugar, I think, but she has to be really meticulous about taking before she eats like 5 minutes later. Fluff says I also injured my ankle somehow the day before I got the vaccine, and that had been hurting for far more than the injury. So yeah, it's one of those things where like, oh, I'm hurting, and then someone punches you in the arm, and you're like, fuck off. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the stream. Thank you so much for your time. I hate that YouTube doesn't have a rating system. It's a nightmare. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, there's a video, a Try Not to Grin, coming out today, right now. By the way, love the Try Not to Grins, as always. It's just, especially this day, this time, Carthage reached out and was like, fuck you. You wouldn't do that, and I just love it. I love it, like, because to me, you guys don't get it. I get the high of like reacting to the jokes, laughing at them. It's a great time, and then I gotta edit it, and then I gotta watch myself react to it, which I find fun and joy, because I'm like, look me, dumb face, happy. And then I give it to you guys like weeks later, which is fucked. And then you guys get to react to it, and then it brings me back to the goofy, fun humor, and it's just like a cycle. I win 3 times, you guys win maybe once. So it's a real bad give and take, but I'm very happy with it. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. If I could see some of you lovely people tomorrow, I'd be very, very happy. We'll be on Twitch around 6 p.m. the same time we started today. And we will begin with the exercise, weirdness, and all that. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Hope you guys do enjoy the rest of your day. And that is it. Give me a minute. I want to make this a nice outro. Goodbye. That's all I really want to do. Hey, you're the best. Thank you. And hey, people in past broadcasts, thank you for putting up with me. Anyways, thank you and goodbye. Also, apparently Garna is streaming Dead by Daylight. If you want to go check that out, you go type that into YouTube. Bang, bang, good. All right, cool.